More than 50,000 people have now died in America with coronavirus. It comes as one of the world's biggest manufacturers of disinfectants warned people not to follow President Trump's suggestion that injecting themselves with it could treat coronavirus. One leading company said under no circumstance should its products be put into human bodies. The president today said his remarks have been sarcastic. Our North America editor John Sopel has more.
Controversially, some of Florida's beaches reopened last week, but maybe it was a smart thing to do. According to new research conducted by US government scientists, sunlight, heat and humidity dramatically reduce the life of coronavirus in the air and on hard surfaces. The scientists said it acted as a powerful disinfectant. And that led the president to muse on whether disinfectant could be used inside the human body to kill the virus.
And then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that.
The president's chief medical advisor looked as though she'd have liked Harry Potter's cloak of invisibility.
In a minute, 1 minute.
New Lysol spray disinfectant.
For over a century, Lysol has been one of America's top-selling brands of bleach. But today, in 2020, the manufacturers felt forced to issue a statement saying, under no circumstances should people ingest disinfectant. Doctors, health professionals and politicians are similarly disbelieving.
So very clearly, disinfectants are not intended for ingestion, either by mouth, by ears, by breathing them in any way, shape or form.
Okay, thank you.
But today the president has sought to explain away the controversy by asserting that he wasn't actually being serious.
But I was asking a very sarcastic question to the reporters in the room about disinfectant on the inside. But it does kill it, and it would kill it on the hands, and that would make things much better. That was done in the form of a sarcastic question to the reporters.
Another question being asked forcibly is whether now is the right time to reopen the US economy. In Georgia today, hairdressers, nail salons, tattoo parlours were able to resume business, even though coronavirus is still a serious problem in the state. Now, leave to one side the question of whether sarcasm is quite appropriate from the presidential podium in the midst of a pandemic. Donald Trump's account is not exactly what happened. I was at last night's briefing and his remarks were addressed entirely, not to the reporters, but to his chief medical advisor and an official from the Department of Homeland Security. And he seemed deadly serious. Now, the White House has been scrambling all day to come up with an explanation that will withstand scrutiny. It's not entirely clear that this is it.
John Sopel, thank you.